What's up, babes, and welcome back to my channel. I hope y'all are having a lovely day. I'm over here trying to get my filming situation together because it's been a hot ass mess. When I tell y'all, like, I have been trying to post and I have been having so many issues with editing and everything, and it's getting to the point where it's a little sickening. And it's just like, I just kind of want to let go and let God, but at the same time, I don't want to like let y'all go. So sorry that everything has just been all over the place. And if you were on my last live stream, then you know that things have just been wild in general. So your girl, this is just the season of the struggle, and we're just gonna struggle over here together, but we're gonna struggle with bomb ass hair. So today I'm going to give you guys one of your favorite videos. We're gonna do a little lineup video today. I know y'all love it when I roll out the products. As much as people fuss at me about posting hair demos and stuff like that, they don't get half the views that these videos do. So I'm just saying, y'all enjoy these videos. I enjoy doing them. So that's what we're going to do today. Today we're going to be talking about lightweight gels. Some of these are more custardy. I have one that's more of like a regular gel that you would like get from the drugstore, and the rest have more of like that lightweight serum-y, flaxseed type texture. Y'all know I am someone who prefers volume. I am someone who will take the big hair and the shape over having like super ultra defined curls. I would say the strongest hold gel in this video is more of like a medium hold. If there are other products that you don't see in this video, it's because I feel like they go beyond what we got over here. So that's what today's video is going to be. If you're interested in getting some bomb recs for lightweight gels that are going to have your curls looking amazing, they just keep on watching. Get into it. We're going to talk about what is in my hair. And I'm excited to talk about this because I have been working on this video. So I did this demo like a minute ago, and then like the sky started falling. So it's like 75% filmed, and I just need to do the last bit of it. But I felt like I needed to include this in here because I have been going out and doing things and interacting with my family and going home and all of that. And I've really been putting this gel to the test, and I can't believe that this went from like barely being used in my collection to being one of the only things I'm using right now in my collection. And that is the African Pride Moisture Miracle Curl Defining Gel. This is the one with aloe vera and coconut water. So they have more than one like type of these. I think there's one with like grapeseed and some other stuff too. I think there's like maybe 3 or 4 different types of this, but this is the one that I own. They sent this to me like a hot ass minute ago. And I did a review on it. I think I reviewed this in my affordables week. And I enjoyed it. I like the wash and go, but the product that I used it with, I think kind of hindered the results that I had with this at the time. It was really pretty on day 1, but going into the other days, it was like, it was looking a little stiff and it wasn't doing what she needed to do. But I have been using this with the regular like leave-in cream from the collection. Where I put it, it's somewhere in this room, but I have that in my hair now. And it has been giving me absolute life. This is day 1 hair, so it's not super duper fluffy, but the curls are extremely soft and extremely light. The definition is gorgeous. The shine is just stunning. I went to a family reunion a couple of weeks ago, and actually when the video that is for this gel was filmed, it was filmed during that weekend. So you guys will see the results of that. But basically, I really didn't touch my hair. I didn't really fluff it out or anything like that. Like, I just let it do what it wanted to do, went to the cookout and let it be what it was going to be. And my hair held up beautifully. It wasn't incredibly hot, but the air was definitely moist. It was wet outside. And we were out there the day after they had like a big storm, so it wasn't just like humid, like regular humidity, like it was literally wet outside. My hair looked amazing from the time that I got there to the time that I left to the next day. My hair did shrink back up, of course, but it usually does that with humidity anyway. I'm used to that. This stuff glides on so beautifully. It has a very, I would say, relatively lightweight texture. It is borderline serum-y. You can even tell like it moves in the jar. Like it doesn't just sit there and like wobble in the jar. Like it flows in the jar. So the application of this is so incredibly smooth. The slip on this is insane. And it blends perfectly with the leave-in from this collection. I've loved that leave-in for a long time, but they have definitely worked on it and done a little bit of reformulating, because it definitely has more of that smoother, like glide on texture that I prefer in a leave-in conditioner. The two together are fabulous, but this is even amazing on its own. I have used it on its own and I love it. It just adds a lot of hydration to the hair. It leaves the curls really soft and shiny and defined, but it still has like a nice light medium hold. This is bomb, y'all. And it's summer approved. I know a lot of people prefer that super duper hard gel hold, and they will use this on top of an Eco Styler, or they will use this as their base gel, and they'll use something like Eco Styler or Wetline to top it off, to add a little bit of extra hold. I like the hold that this has on its own, but you guys know I like more medium lightweight products. Those are the ones that I go to first before anything else. So obviously I like what she does by herself. This also works really, really well with a curl primer. So I have also been using this with the Trelux Reflex underneath. And when I tell you the curls are bouncy and springy and shiny and beautiful, amazing. This is one that I have had for a minute, and I think I did a haul with it, but I never really got around to using it, and I just really started using it over the last few months. And obsessed is an understatement. I gotta go ahead and look at getting a new bottle. I think I maybe have like 2 or 3 uses of this left. This is the Light Hold Gel from Rizos Curls. I have never reviewed this brand on my channel, and I feel like I need to, because I have really thoroughly been enjoying this product. I think at the time when I picked this up, I had read the directions and it said to either use this by itself or use it with their other products. And at the time, this was the only product that I had. But this works really well on its own, and it works really well with other products in my collection. This gel highlights aloe vera, flaxseed, and thyme. And this is not really what I thought it would be. Although it is a lightweight gel, it is not like a Curlmix or Nature's Little Secret. This does have more of a gel texture, but it is not a super duper hard hold. But it does have hold. It does function as a gel, and it does have hold. It does more than you think it will do. I will put it that way. So don't just write this off as just being something that's going to have your hair feeling wispy, because y'all know, while I do like more lightweight products, I can't use stuff that just straight out has my hair like wispy. My hair will just be a tangled kind of flyaway mess. So that is something that I have to be careful of. This does not do that. This has just enough thickness to give me what I need. This adds tons of shine to the hair. This is what it looks like. So it's really, it's just nice and light, but it is like, it's not a super runny gel texture. It's not a super custardy gel texture. It is a true like light gel. It has a really nice light, like herbaceous scent, kind of like citrusy herbaceous. Like I would say like a lemon and thyme scent. The only thing for me with this is that it's not crazy slippery like some others. And that kind of did throw me off at first, but I still love the way this feels. And if you're somebody who does like to have a little bit of weight with their products, because this is not super slippery, it does kind of weigh the curls down just a little bit. It's not a super weighty gel, but it will kind of make them hold and kind of freeze in place just a little bit. So if you like that, but you want something that's not going to give you helmet hair, this one is bomb. Right now, my 2 favorite things to use this with are, again, the Trelux Reflex Curl Styling Serum. These 2 pair beautifully together. I've had several wash and goes on this channel where I've had that combo in my hair, and I absolutely loved it. And it also pairs stunningly with the Adjoa Melon Berry Hair Milk, which I love. I really need to pick up the gel in this collection. I just haven't gotten around to it. I haven't been on the, you know, the new product train and whatever. I've just been taking care of home stuff, but this works fabulously with this. I wanted to start testing this out before I purchased the gel in this collection, but this smells like fruit and I didn't want to put it with the Bayo Mint stuff. So I was like, let me put it with something that I think it will work with, and these two pair beautifully together. But this also just works really well on its own. It's really hydrating. If your hair is very well moisturized prior to getting into everything, you've deep conditioned and your hair is kind of primed and ready to go, then your hair will do fine with just this if you really enjoy lightweight products. This has been a banger in my arsenal, and it does really, 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 really well in the humidity. So lightweight, bouncy curls, and almost humidity resistant, can't beat it. This is one that I mostly kind of like use as a curl primer, but I have been using this more as a styler on its own. I love it for both, but if I'm really going for lightweight, super fluffy, then I will just pull this out. That is the She Scented Plum, Nectar, and Agave Curling Syrup. This is their curl defining oil serum, and this features plum extract, sunflower seed, and agave. You guys know I am a stan for this collection, but usually I am hyping up the Plum, Nectar, and Agave Curl Perfection Styling Custard. That has been OG. It's always in my collection. I'm always using it. It's one of those products that I never get tired of because every time I use it, my curls are going to look perfect. This is another one that people really don't talk about. I think a lot of people just don't know how to implement it into their routine, or it's just not the level of hold that people want. And for me, like I said, oftentimes I will use this as a curl primer. So I will put this underneath things like my Eco Slay Jello Shot Gel, or I will put this under like my various Eco Styler gels. And the thing with this is that if you want something that's going to give you a little bit more of a lightweight feel with those gels, but you don't want as much volume, you want to keep a little bit more of that hold, this is going to do that because it is an oil infused serum. So it's going to add a little bit more weight to the curls. But I like using this on its own. I will put a lightweight leave-in conditioner. I like the one from this collection. I can't remember what the name of it is. It's sitting on my shelf, but I can't see it. And then I will add this on top, or I will use this on its own, or I will use this on top of another serum. I use this in a lot of different ways, and I have thoroughly been enjoying it. It's one of those products that I feel like I kind of forgot about it because I was so fixated on the Curl Perfection Custard, but then I really started using it more, and I fell in love. Sometimes you just have those products in your collection that you just don't pay enough attention, but this is really good, and it deserves a little bit more hype. I know a lot of people have struggled with using this with the Curl Perfection Custard, and I suggest using either or. I don't suggest putting them together. Use them as their own entities. I don't really think they mix well, but this is bomb. I almost didn't mention this because it's not part of the regular lineup anymore. And so I have been hoarding this bottle, but at the same time, I'm still using it. So I feel like I would be remiss not to mention it, but do know that it is, I think it's seasonal now. And that is the Flaxseed Curly Custard from Nature's Little Secret. And it sucks for those of us flaxseed gel lovers because we always end up getting put on the back burner for people who want super hard hold gels. And I know that Charnay has expressed so many times that people have told her that just this isn't what they want. They want something that has a really hard hold. And for me, this is still one of my favorite products that she has offered ever. I feel like this is one of the best flaxseed gels on the market. This is more of like a creamier texture. So you have that lightweight feeling of a flaxseed gel, but it also has this creaminess that gives it a lot of slip. It literally glides through the hair so beautifully. This has flaxseed gel, there's marshmallow root, comfrey, slippery elm, there's some flaxseed oil, aloe vera juice, grapeseed oil. So this is chock full of ingredients that are going to give you that really nice like slip and slide and glide through the hair, and it smells like oatmeal cookies. Like, this is one of my favorite products of all time. But a lot of people just be hating. And honestly, I feel like a lot of it is just because I feel like not enough of us value flexibility over just hard hold. A lot of people look for crunch. I personally look for flexibility. To me, flexibility is what is going to make my hair last for days on top of days on top of days. Because the crunch in a gel can be gone in 2 seconds flat. But if the gel is flexible and it actually remains in the hair and continues to do what it's supposed to do, that's going to give me longevity over something like Wetline that will literally go like dull and lifeless in my hair by the time I hit day 2. So for me, the crunch is not what makes a holding product superior to me. It's the flexibility to me. And that is what I love about this product, because there is so much flexibility in this, and it layers pretty much with everything that she offers. I use this with the Irish Moss styling cream, and I use this with the avocado moisture cream, and I also use this with the banana leave-in. It works with all three. Each one gives a different look. And all three looks are absolutely stunning. So I hate that this isn't just something that I can just go to the website and pick up anymore. But I also I figured that would come with the release of the Ochre Curl Defining Gel, which is also amazing. It's phenomenal. But nothing is ever going to touch this for me. And if you are a flaxseed gel girl, you know that this is superior. It's superior. So, y'all stronghold gel girls be getting on my damn nerves. But it's whatever. It's whatever. Whenever it does come back, I'll try to keep an eye out, even though I've been really bad with social media lately, and try to let y'all know, for those of us who live and die by this baby. Flaxseed Curly Custard has always been and will forever be that girl. Pure flaxseed gels from Curlmix. I know they've added other things to their collection, like they have new stuff going on. I haven't really been in the mix with that. I've worked with them in the past, but I haven't been working with anybody. I've had no desire to work with anybody. I just have too much going on. And if I can't keep up with just what I need to do on my own channel, I don't see how I'm going to kick out content for brands. I just don't have the time right now. So yeah, Curlmix, love them. They're still bae. But I do have the watermelon and the lavender here with me. The watermelon is the hair growth formula with hemp seed. And the lavender is the moisturized formula with jojoba. So all of them like sport like a different oil and a different fragrance. All of them are amazing. And of course the moisturizer that comes with this kit is definitely one of the best on the market, and the two together is really like another level, right? But these are just awesome. If you can't get these, if you can't get this is the next best thing for me. I absolutely love their flaxseed gels. Like, they just kind of do it for me. Again, I know we have a lot of flaxseed gel haters out there, but I love me some flaxseed based gels. These don't quite carry like the slip and emollients that the Flaxseed Curly Custard does, but they still fare very, very well on their own. You can see this one is almost done. And I got to work on this one a little bit more. I love the smell of this. It smells like a watermelon Jolly Rancher. It smells like candy. Yeah. And then the lavender smells like kind of like baby lotion. Yeah, like that lavender baby lotion. It's really calming and soothing, and y'all know I love lavender scents, so I tend to use this one a lot. But all of these glide through the hair. You don't need a lot of product to get the job done, and you get very shiny, defined, very bouncy, lightweight curls. These are like some of my favorite gels to use for summer. These two here, simply because like they don't really play too much with the environment. They have enough oil in them. They have enough balance of oil and humectant to keep my hair from sucking up too much moisture in the atmosphere, if that makes sense. So these are kind of the gels that I tend to run toward during this time of year, especially when it is nasty and muggy outside, because they always hold up in the weather. I actually, whenever we go on vacation to anywhere that's like beachy and stuff like that, I always take the Curlmix with me because it's such a quick wash and go, and they always do well in that type of environment. And talking about lightweight gels for the summertime, I have to talk about this. It's almost empty. I gotta do some serious hair products dropping, y'all. I said in my recent live that I think I have earned the right to buy some hair products. Everything is almost empty. This is the Curlsmith Hydrostyle Flexi Jelly. This is a medium hold styling gel. It gives lightweight, airy definition. It's for curly and wavy hair, and it sports different ingredients like hyaluronic acid, green tea, organic thyme, white cedar, amla, and organic lavender. Listen, of course, I love that this has great ingredients, but if we're just going to be real about it, the way that this baby plays in the humidity, is the seller for me. On top of the fact that it just smells phenomenal, the scent of these products is so like clean and fresh, so your hair smells like bomb all week. But aside from that, application smooth as fuck, okay? Just smooth as fuck. Just goes on so smoothly. The slip is there. It gives the curls this really nice, beautiful shine. It's not overly shiny. Like, it just makes your hair just look like it's in the best, like, juiciest natural state possible. But once it's dry, and I do use this with the weightless air dry cream, once it's dry, it don't move. Like, I can stretch my hair. I can do whatever I want to my curls. It doesn't matter how hot, how muggy, how anything it gets outside. My hair will last. I think when I tried this, we were like in the middle of like the COVIDiana, like, restrictions with how many people could be like in locations, and I was working retail at that time, and I was a person that was always manning the door, and I spent like an entire day outside, and my hair looked the same as it did when I first got to work that morning when I left at like 7 p.m. because I had like done a double that day. This stuff is phenomenal. It is one of my OGs when it comes to something that is going to be humidity resistant. If you are someone who likes to spend a lot of time outside, if you are somebody who knows that you're going to be at a lot of outdoor events, and you know that humidity is like the devil to your hair, this right here on top of the weightless air dry cream, I will live and die for this stuff. And I feel like when I repurchase this, I'm just going to get the big bottle because I love it. This is so good. I actually am almost out of the weightless air dry cream too, so I just need to repurchase both. I mean, what can I say? This is my baby and I love her. And yeah, she's almost empty, and I'm going to go buy a shit ton of it because it's just that good. I still owe you guys a video on this. Because I had meant to film it and just hadn't gotten around to it. I've just been bad. I've been bad. I'm sorry. Well, actually, I'm not sorry because I've been taking care of my family and they come first. But this is the Amika Curl Corpse Enhancing Gel. And this is another product that I picked up a while ago. And I have a shelf of things that I have hauled that have just not been used, have not been opened at all. So I have been just slowly picking stuff up off that shelf and trying it out and kind of saving things away to see like what's worth posting a video about, what's not. Because some of this stuff is like, it's not like there's hype around it anymore, but you guys know if I really love something, I don't care if it's getting hype, like I'm going to talk about it. And this is one of those things. This was something that I saw Melchery use a long time ago, and when I had the opportunity to get it at a really good discount, I was like, let me go ahead and try it out. And this is phenomenal. I do use this with the curl cream in this collection, but this gel is really, really nice. For one, it's really thin, so you can use it as a curl primer as well if you really want to, but I feel like this does really, really well on its own. Out of everything here, this is probably the most watery of the gels, but it still has this really nice, like, jelly texture. It doesn't just go into the hair and disappear, you know? Like, some gels, like, you put it on your hair and it feels like you just sprayed water on your hair and you didn't actually add a gel. This right here doesn't do that. I feel like it's the perfect accompaniment to the curl cream, because the curl cream has like a really nice tacky texture to it, and it's like thick and rich and creamy. And this just kind of lays the foundation down. This is kind of the key for that combo when it comes to the airiness of the wash and go. It adds a lot of shine to the hair. Your hair just feels really, really soft and smooth and supple. But the definition is all the way live. I think I posted a picture of this. I can't remember. I posted a picture with that wash and go somewhere. And if I can find it, I will put it in this video. This one is the truth. And I'm going to get out my calendar and plan to film with this, because the Curl Corpse collection from Amika is really, really good. Every product I have from them, I have thoroughly enjoyed, from the wash day products and now to finally getting around to using the styling products. The products from Amika are solid as hell. Their stuff is really good. I think it's a really fun collection to experiment with. Really high quality, really nourishing. I think the ingredients and the focus on the sea buckthorn oil is really what makes those products stand out. They're really good. She doesn't always get a lot of plugs, but I love her. I'm more than halfway out of this. I'm gonna have to repurchase this at the end of the year too. That is my pattern Pusha from Curl Junkie. Y'all, this right here, love it. It's one of those gels that you just don't hear a ton of people talking about. I feel like it's kind of been outshined by the Kinky Curlies and the Uncle Funkies and the Camille Roses of the game, but this is still amazing. I have other gels from this line that I still have not opened and used, like they've been sealed, and I need to go ahead and do that. I think I have the Curl Queen gel and I have the Aloe Styling gel. I might play around with one of the two this weekend and see how I like those finishes as well, because I absolutely love this. I mean, can you see? Yeah, like I'm almost halfway through this. This is incredibly lightweight. This is a clear botanical based gel. And even though this doesn't have a ton of frills and all that stuff, it gets the job done. It has enough slip to be used on its own, but I like to use this either under a lightweight leave-in cream, or I will also put this over my Reflex, either my Reflex or my Almond Marshmallow Serum from Eden Body Works. And this works beautifully over anything really lightweight. I don't really like to put this on anything too heavy. I feel like it overpowers the product and what this does, and I love this because it gives that super shiny, very bouncy, long-lasting curl. This is the kind of gel that I can put in, and even though it has a very light medium hold, it will last me for almost a week, because it is so incredibly flexible and my hair just eats this stuff up. Like, this is one of my favorite gels, and I feel like it just needs a little bit more love. This is good. I hate that my first round with Curl Junkie, because of a specific product that I used in that video, my results weren't that great. But this right here is phenomenal, and it deserves a little bit more love and a little bit more shine. So big ups to Curl Junkie for creating this beautiful product. I love it. It's one of my faves. I hope they never get rid of it, because yeah, she's that girl. I have talked so much about this. I have used this so much, and the fact that I still have so much left in this jar. That's what I love about products like this. Products like this, products like Camille Rose Curl Maker, products like Kinky Curly. All you need is a little bit, and it's on point. If you're going through hella jars of stuff like this all the time and you're always getting flakes, it's because you're using way too much product, because you don't need a lot of these. This right here is the Texture ID Curls Styling Custard. You can get this at Sally Beauty, and this is one of my favorite inexpensive products. One of my favorite products that you can get on the ground for not a lot of money. Texture ID has really awesome products. It's definitely worth it to play around with the line and see what you like. They're always having sales on Texture ID, so you don't even have to spend, like, you really don't have to spend a lot of money at all. Like, if you find a good sale, you can get about 3 or 4 products for like $12. So this is what she looks like. I do have a full review with this and the leave-in that I use it with. I do use it with the Curls Enhancing Primer, which is like a really nice, like, tacky leave-in conditioner. But this right here, y'all, my hair loves it. And I think the thing that I love about this the most, and I would say with all of the gels sitting here in front of me today, is that as the days go on, my hair looks better and better and better. It will look great on day 1, but by the time I hit day 7, my hair just looks impeccable, and I love that shit. This right here has so much slip. It glides through the hair so buttery smooth. You can immediately see it defining the curls, and this gives you such a really nice lightweight feel with definition, which I really appreciate. I can manipulate my hair however I want to, and it's gonna come out bomb every time. This product is just smooth. It leaves the curls shiny. It leaves the curls defined, but it lasts forever in the hair, and it does so well out in the heat and humidity, which is what sets this apart from some of my other favorites from other brands, because those other gels are so humectant rich and humectant heavy. While I adore them, they can't always hold up in weather like what we have right now out in the South. But this does. This holds up, and I live for it. Like I said, it's incredibly inexpensive, and you can always get this on a deal at Sally Beauty. So if you're looking for something that is in that lane of those other products that I have mentioned, but something that's going to give you a little bit more of a medium hold, something that's going to give you that fluffy, lightweight feel, check her out. Pattern had reached out and sent this to me a while ago. I have a full review video on this, and I love it. And surprisingly enough, I actually love using this on its own. That is the Pattern Styling Custard. And this is supposed to add definition and shine. If I had to pick out of all of the products that I have from Pattern, I think this is like my favorite styler of the bunch, because it is that super smooth custardy texture. So you can see off the bat, it is not the same consistency as like the Texture ID. This one is really, really smooth. But as far as like, what is it called? Slip goes, it glides through the hair so well. It leaves like this really smooth, shiny finish on the hair. This is definitely lightweight, and it leaves like a medium hold. I like to use this with the leave-in from the collection, and I also like to use it just by itself. I feel like this holds enough hydration, and it has enough emollients in it to be able to be used on its own. And for you to have no problems. The formula on this is really simple, but I think that the linseed and the Irish moss in here are really what give this like that bomb kind of curb appeal situation when it comes to how this plays in the hair. This is also marketed as something that parents can use on their kids. And I think I said before, I feel like if they really truly want to market this to children, it needs to be fragrance free. The fragrance is strong. The fragrance on all the Pattern products is super duper strong. But this one in particular is really like, it's a very strong scent, and it does last and linger in the hair. So that's my only thing. Like, if you're going to market to kids, I feel like you should keep in mind that like fragrance, all that fragrance in children is probably not going to be the thing, you know, not across the board, you know. But this is an amazing styler. It just leaves the curls just so silky and juicy looking, and just it makes me happy every time I use it. Y'all will be disappointed in me. I have 2 jars of this. Both of them are open because I couldn't keep up with which one I had opened first. So it was going to take me a minute to finish one of them because I've been dipping in both jars. But I love it. It's amazing. I almost forgot it. I was like, I'm missing a gel from one of my She Beauty brands. And I was missing this. This is the Curl Origin Pink Superfoods Weightless Styling Gel. I know y'all are probably going to be like, Brie, where's Tahiti Cocktail? Where's all those things? I'm thinking light and airy. So that's what I'm pulling from. That's what these products are giving. And this is the product from the Curl Origin collection that I feel like gives me like my favorite light, airy wash and go from their lineup. Their weightless styling gel has been everything. This is formulated for fine, medium curly hair types. And this also spotlights blackcurrant, fig, and goji berry extracts. Y'all, I love this. You guys know that I also have a video on this as well. I did a video featuring this and the leave-in conditioner. So this is a full collection now. You have your stylers as well as your wash day products. And doing a full lineup of this collection is just everything. Even though this is marketed towards fine and medium hair, these products perform. So even if you're someone who doesn't have fine or like medium hair, if you're just looking for something that's going to be a little bit more lightweight, but it's also going to give you lots of emollients and really going to make your hair feel hydrated and buttery and soft, this collection in general from start to finish is amazing. This right here has the slip of like my Plum, Nectar, and Agave, but this is even more airy and lightweight. And you can see it in the formula if you really look up close. If you go and watch that review, you can really see I gave some good close-ups in that. But this formula is very whipped in comparison to others from Curl Origin and She Sent It. And it gives this really light, buoyant feel to the hair without your hair feeling like it's gonna like wisp off of your head. It's so satisfying to use, and it just delivers one of my favorite wash and goes. It plays so well with the environment as well. This was pretty much all I was using last summer for a good minute. And I still have quite a bit left. She's still doing really, really good, but I do need to go ahead and pick up another jar. I should have bought 2. Xavier told me to get 2, and I didn't listen. This is why you listen to your besties, okay? But this is amazing. I will probably finish this off by the time we are done with summer. It's one of my favorite lightweight gels, and I feel like it's something that if you're trying to get into Curl Origin, I feel like this collection in general, the Pink Superfoods collection, is an amazing place to start, just in general, because it literally covers everything from scalp soothing ingredients to making sure like your hair shaft is deeply nourished, and then you get these bomb styling products as well. So the Pink Superfoods collection in general is just everything for all year round, but I really love the way my hair plays with this gel in the summer. Okay guys, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I tried to add some new things in there as well as some OGs and some things that you guys already know that I love. If you didn't see it in here, it's because it didn't meet my criteria for this video, or I just didn't feel like adding it because I wanted to show you something new. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if there are any other kind of summertime videos you guys want to see. I know a lot of times these videos can be redundant, but I also feel like that's not a bad thing because new people are coming and pulling up here every day. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye.